Excuse me. It's a general neutral term when I use it that way.
Okay.
A term of endearment, if you will.
Chat was. Hello?
Oh, hi.
What's up, gangster? We getting a dub or not?
What the fuck?
You me?
I'm scared.
Hey,
Yeah, chat,
me too,
can you dial
man.
911?
What is your
I'm
problem?
scared.
Of what?
There's a man.
So?
He just made his mic. Yeah, come back, scary knave. I didn't mean to disturb your
I'm hurt.
conversation.
My feelings?
No,
My feelings
no,
are hurt.
no, no,
Oh, they're
no,
hurt.
Look
no,
what you did.
no,
Look what you did. Look what you
no.
did.
I didn't mean it.
Look what you did. Look what you
No,
did.
no,
Yeah.
no. Scurvy,
You're
please,
toxic.
please. It's not my
You're
fault.
toxic.
I mean, it is my fault, but please,
Hey,
please.
nothing toxic about speaking your mind, right?
So, Scurvy,
What's up?
what are your opinions on the shape of the Earth? Do you think it's
On,
flat?
I think there's pretty good evidence that it's round.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
But
What do you think?
if it was round, what if? Why aren't we falling off the back?
Gravity.
Well, we're dealing with the monumental size of things, you know. So it's not just if it were like a tennis ball, maybe, sure, but still that'd be gravity that pulled it down. Um, and even so, I think it would work on a grander scale. Because yeah, just because it's a tennis ball doesn't mean that the laws of gravity change for that.
I see.
Do you believe the Earth is flat or round?
Well, I don't know. I kind of personally, I think it's flat because it doesn't make sense, you know? Because like if it was round, no, but like gravity can work a whole different way that we don't even know. Like
That's
if
right, but here, you're right. Actually, continue. I don't want to mean to interrupt you. I want to hear your
so
opinion. I'm sorry.
if gravity you normal people think that gravity, right, if you jump up in the air you're gonna come back down, right? So
Uh
that's
huh.
why the flat earth theory is a thing, and because it's supposed to be flat, I mean that the round it's supposed to be round because the gravity is going to pull you down back into the middle of the earth is where gravity pulls. But if you look at
Okay,
it
fair
this
enough.
way, where's the scientific proof that gravity works like that?
Um, fair question. I've got 2 points for you. If
Yes.
you just hear me out. Where's the evidence that it doesn't?
That's the thing. That's why it's such a big debate between flat and round.
Okay, and my second question. Why would just because we don't necessarily understand the laws of physics, what's the difference between if it's flat or round?
What do you mean by well, if it's round, it would be in a spherical shape, and if it's flat, it would be like not a spherical shape.
Flat. It'd be flat, of course. On a paper plate,
Yes.
there's an edge to it, right?
Uh-huh.
And that edge is, very few, less than a centimeter, right?
Mhm.
So if it were two-dimensional, that's three-dimensional. That makes it three-dimensional. So if it were two-dimensional, then the Earth would have one singular plane. If it's like a plate, it implies that it has three planes. One on the top, bottom, and then the rim that goes around it.
I see.
Does that make any sense?
Um, yeah, sure. But what I believe is that it's flat, but there isn't a bottom.
What do you mean?
Like, it's flat, right? There's everything's on the top, but there is no bottom to it.
How? I'm just not sure. I understand really.
Alright,
So-
just to interrupt, I know I'm interrupting, but sorry to whoever's kill I took.
Oh, hey, no problem. Do you understand the difference between like a two-dimensional object and a three-dimensional object?
Yes.
Could you explain it to
Take
me?
the truck.
So, well, I don't know how to put it in words. The three-dimensional object is something that would like, it's not like flat. There would be like, it would pop out. Something would
I think you're confused between a sphere and a plane.
Well, I'm just trying to say that it's just a straight up circle, just a circle, and there's no bottom. Does that make sense? Because when you
That's
think
what
about
we'd
it,
call a dichotomy, though. So a dichotomy means one cannot exist without the other. So look at your hand right now. You see the top of it?
yeah,
There's a bottom, right?
yeah.
Okay, and so that bottom might flip depending on whether your palm is up or down.
Mhm.
But it still exists. Either or still exists, right?
Yeah.
So could you apply why would the logic be different between the top and the bottom of your hand and the spherical nature of the earth? Assume that it is spherical.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm just like I'm saying like the Earth it's just straight. It doesn't move in the type of way that my palm would be moving. It's just
So for your palm to exist on a different element than your Earth, I think the Earth is round. I think it's probably a sphere. Have you ever had faith in something you can't believe, like you can't physically see?
not really.
So like when somebody says they're gonna come pick you up at school,
Mhm.
you can't see them to the future and believe that,
Yeah.
but you understand that they're gonna come pick you up, right?
Mhm.
I think a similar logic can be applied to the laws of physics.
The Earth, yeah. There's pretty good evidence that it could be round. Yeah. But when you what about global warming?
What about it?
How are we
Thank you,
gonna
whoever
solve
just
it?
tossed it to me. How are we gonna solve it?
Yeah.
Good question. We work towards renewable resources. Humans expend energy on the most basic level. So you wake up, you eat breakfast to give you energy, right?
Yes.
You don't eat, you die, because that's fuel. So we need fuel to exist in this world. We need energy to cook the food that we eat in general, right? So energy is an absolute necessity. I think humans are smart enough to figure out that, we can find energy from different resources.
Mhm.
If trees can absorb energy from sunlight through photosynthesis, I think we could probably find a way to emulate that.
So we could like get it from the sun.
Yeah, similar to solar power. but I think we can use it in more efficient ways.
I see. I see.
I'll use the example of the atomic bomb that the U.S. It sounds like you guys are from the States, so I'll say us. We didn't have that technology. It wasn't in our mind before World War II. But as soon as it happened, and we had these incredible physicists that were smart enough to even come up with it as a concept and then turn it into reality in 4 years. If we ran out of fuel, I'm confident that humans would figure out a source of energy that wouldn't require fossil fuels before we all perished. I don't know. What's your take? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that it could happen because, well, when you think about it, like, over the years we've done so many things and accomplished so many things. Like, for example, this game, like, 100 years ago, we wouldn't have anything like this, and now...
Oh my gosh. I definitely agree with you.
Yes, and so, like 100 years later, something that we can't even imagine in our heads now may be reality.
Absolutely, man. I could not agree more.
Mm-hmm. My mind is completely broken right now.
I know, that's pretty lengthy explanations of all that. The US,
Where'd he go? Oh, he's in there.
I got...
Woo! Perfectly done.
I'm doing T-pose.
I'm happy.
Just full-on conversation in that game.
Hey, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah. Alright, well, have a good night, Scrubby.
Hey, yes ma'am, me too.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Nice guys always finish last, should've known that. Gave you my heart and you fucked around and broke that. So lonely, 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 lonely. I've been so damn lonely. These niggas acting phony, 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 phony. Acting so damn phony. Just get out my way. Swerving through lanes, I be drifting away. And I can't complain, swear that I'll be okay. We are not the same, no, I'm never gonna change.